Libra, I don't know where to start with you. I got all these notes and I have these songs. All I know is this is very zenned out. You're a very zenned out energy, Libra. And it's Two of Cups. It's giving me Two of Cups, okay? Guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I'm over here romancing with Librarian right now. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Okay. Your energy took me a week to pull all this together. It's just notes and notes and notes. I'm sorry, it took 2 weeks for. And okay, we're gonna pull out. I'm gonna break all this down. Okay, all of this means something. Okay, and it took 2 weeks for all this to have been discovered. It was a walking mystery. Libra, you were a walking mystery. You connected with someone who was a walking mystery. The next phase of your life was a walking mystery. Just everything is like, what happens next? Like, what is you didn't know what was going on for like 3 weeks straight, but it broke a habit. Something's healed. Somebody's heart chakra is healed, and somebody's sacral chakra is healed. You feel the difference. You can look at the difference. You definitely feel the difference. There's a lot of mental clarity on this board, and there's a big heart on this board. Okay? All this is surrounded by the card flipped out. You just pick the cards up and you just shuffle. What flipped out was the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. And what clarified that is the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay? So what I did with these are my new cards. I saved your reading until I got these cards. These cards are phenomenal. Okay, they tell the story. You see the different illustrations. I'm going to tell you what this is why I got Two of Cups energy. Somebody is up like, I don't understand this. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I just know how it feels. You've been thinking a lot, or somebody's been thinking a lot about you. But let's see. The overall energy is tenderness. You see how she's kissing the giraffe, the baby. I was going to say kissing the baby. That's your nature, Libra. Okay? Nobody's ever... It's hard to believe in all of humanity that someone has never been treated like this before. Well, not without ulterior motive. Okay, well then it's safe to say you've never been treated like this before. Tenderness, love, and compassion. And what's clarifying that? It's the Hermit. That's innate wisdom. Now there's a number 9 on this card, and the Hermit is a number 9. So you got 99 problems, but love is not one of them anymore. So to further, could you further amplify on your answer? What? Could you expand on your answer? Well, you have the Archer. Okay? And you see how certain parts of the card just like highlights with the gold and stuff like that, and you see my tarot deck is gold. Somebody said my dick is gold. And the cards is gold. Even the tenderness, that's yellow. That's vitality. That's joy. Somebody's never been so happy. You're biding your time, planning ahead. The Archer can be like Sagittarius energy. But everything is happening in divine timing. Hold up, y'all. Where's my book? Oh. If you see, you shall find. It was in your eye. It was in your eyes. You've been looking for something. It's like, what is all this supposed to mean? It's like you was looking for the love in all the wrong areas. It was in the eyes the entire time. Love was in disguise in the eyes the whole time. How would you know that, eccentric RockStar'Seed? Because I'm the one doing the reading. I'm the one that's called to say it. Alright? This is a new deck. So you're biding your time. And this is going to be a very take your time. I take my time with my love. Okay? But this card is, okay. Others around you may have targets full of arrows, but you know how long you need to aim true. Your own pace can't be measured against that of others. And your worth is not dictated by anyone but yourself. So don't let doubt make you falter. Definitely take your time. Your arrows will fly true when they're good and ready. Somebody just needs time. When you see the Hermit card, you see innate wisdom, you see the Emperor in reverse. Remind you, the Emperor is on this board next to the High Priestess. But where he's placed that on this board is just like added confirmation. It's just like further amplifying what the cards are. Okay? Because what the card was based around, this Nine of Swords, to break it down more, the other person, you have telepathy and sacred purpose. And that's clarified by attraction. You know, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. And then sacred purpose is clarified by true love. Remind you, on the card of tenderness, that is true love and compassion. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then where you come in at Libra, you're building your world. You have building your world, creation, expansion, networking. That's clarified by flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others, and let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So let's start with the Nine of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. To me, that's like 6 cups. And the Six of Cups is also here twice. I mean, the Six of Cups is actually here. Wait till you see what I'm talking about. All right, so you have the Weaver to further amplify that. The reason I say this is the Two of Cups because one is your hand and one is the other person's hand. Okay, rediscovery, transition, etc. If you notice, there's a third eye here. A lot of telepathic messages. Somebody's third eye chakra, like you and this person are insanely mentally connected. This is a hell of a friendship. A hell of a spiritual friendship. Okay? But this is a weaver. It's like you took things that were just like, you see the long string in the card? It's like you took things and you just webbed it. You met each other. You saw things about each other. You just, without asking. One is the left hand and one is the right hand. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. And so for so much of it, but they're in sync. And they're working together. Beautifully too. Okay? And they created something better. This Ace of Cups and this Hierophant is one of you healed the heart chakra for one, and one of you healed the sacral chakra for the other one. Your person is showing up as the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Okay? At heart chakra. Here you go. You see that? It's open. You know what this looks like to me too? You both are closer to the Most High upon meeting each other. That may have been the whole point. Okay, but when you talk about the Weaver, like I kind of explained it already, but with the Weaver, it's like taking different masses. It's like the threads of your life are long and entirely unique to you, but it's time to turn them into something complete. So you take the messy loose ends that you don't know what to do with and make them a part of you. You too. You know, in doing so, you may discover a part of yourself that you didn't recognize before, or rediscover a forgotten thing or a person who brought you pleasure. So I really feel like it resonates as a person. You to each other is the person who brought each other pleasure. But you also rediscover different strengths about yourself, which is like that one-on-one connection with the Most High. And then you have telepathy. That's about transmission, perception, and communication. And this is what this card talks about is it's about the incredible ability to reach out and communicate with the very elements of Earth, in addition to receiving transmission forms, the outer edges of the Most High. So you're going past the spirit, you're going past Earth, you're in the spirit, you can speak on a 5D through the spiritual world and beyond. It's like, it's your destiny and the destiny of humankind to evolve into like a deep telepathic state. But don't think it is beyond you, open up to this like sleeping power. It's like somebody's become more awakened. Okay? And you got attraction. All somebody was doing, you got the King of Wands and the Four of Wands here. All somebody was doing was really just enjoying, they thought they was just enjoying the friendship. But you knew you were spiritually connected. And then you have the Waker, who also is like a bunch of clouds, and the eye is there again. So something with that, the intuition, the awareness, the reflection. War is still raging inside of me. I still feel the chills. I reveal my shame to you. I wear it like a tattoo. Right now, it's important to practice awareness of your surroundings. Current events and the lives of those around you can be overwhelming, but you're only ever seeing part of the story. The ability to think critically and ask key questions is an important skill. Be perceptive about the situation happening around you and trust your own gut before acting. The inner and outer events are connected. It's like, on one hand, if you get this card, like the opposing message, it could be like someone who spent so long focusing on the outside world that they have neglected to address their inner self. That's what you taught this person how to do, Libra. And this person brought their own strength to the table and sharpened you too. It's like it's equal. It's equal. But then you have the sacred purpose, which is clarified by true love, discovery, augury, augury. Augury. War is still raging. And told you on this picture, like this is like going into the 5D, the astronomical plane, but it's all, don't fall out my hand like that when I'm trying to talk about Libra's reading. It has the third eye on it as well. Again with the third eye. So you and this person's in a dream state. I feel like you saved somebody. You healed somebody through something where they tapped in, they reconnected with the strength in them that makes them walk away from people who don't love them. With the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups. This person is like head over heels in love with you, Libra. And you know that. You feel it. Again, with this tenderness, though, this true love and compassion. Somebody's taller than you, a lot. You're called to be honest about your perspective on love, but be sure not to limit your view of your deservings, and of your future potential. But even if you've been hurt in the past or through this experience or been alone far too long, true love is on the horizon. Remember that tenderness you give to yourself will be reflected back to you in such a brilliant light and love that God is sending your way. Maybe this person is coming to the realization with the Nine of Swords that you were brought to them in friendship by the Most High. It's like you're in a complex situation and it's different clues everywhere. That's what it took me so long to really like piece this all together. That's why I'm going so slow in your reading. I do apologize. I don't apologize for it because it has to make sense, and it's like, it's different clues on how to navigate. It won't come from past experiences though. That's what's tricky about the whole experience. Now it's time to look both beyond and within for answers and trust your intuition. Hence, half these cards got eyes on it and you have telepathy. A lot of 9s are on this board too, and 6s. Interesting. It's like you gotta let go of the material needs and concerns that are holding you back and meditate on what your gut is telling you. Like others who are like-minded may be able to guide you. There it is. Be open. Somebody's been trying to figure out how to go about this in their own everyday life. And when you came along, it was like, that was like, I got it. It's like a light bulb that went off. Be open to perspectives. but don't be bound to them. Like, I get a lot of independence with the swords because the Ace of Swords is here too. I didn't get to that part yet. But it's clarifying the Knight of Wands. So I get a lot of independent energy here. Like, you stand in your power. So talking about you, Libra, building your world, it's about creative expansion. You see this? And it's independent energy because you're very separated from this person. But your encounter, it took 2 weeks for all this to come together, which is interesting. In this picture, it's like there's a bee on it that also it symbolizes fertility. So the expansion foretold here is like it could relate to family matters, a child or your children on the way. You can have a child on the way, new in-laws through marriage, or even reconnecting with distant friends or relatives are all ways that you could be expanding your personal network. But if you want to look at it from a practical level, it indicates a career, could be architecture and design or construction. It could also signify connections with people who do such work. You know, you may even be building a new house or expanding the one you live in, or like reconstructing the house that you live in. Something about building a community for to increase the value for everybody. But this would be like a really good time for you to build the world you desire and make plans. You know, networking is all about networking. So, and it's like she's sitting in a tree trunk. So she's building strong roots, and that's clarified by the herald. See a lot of snakes in there. It's not about, and the rabbit for fertility. You have the crescent moon, small regrets, longing. Why didn't I think of this sooner? You know, clarified by flirting, extend your lighthearted energy. You have the star here, and you have the King of Swords. I'm saying the cards, but I'm not showing it to you. You're letting go of control issues, how it has to happen. Doesn't matter how it has to happen, as long as you take accountability. Now, if you notice, for you to be in all this Zen energy, this is the King of Swords. So Libra, you are taking accountability for your actions, for how you feeling. And even the herald has the third eye on it. See that in the middle? So one of you is discovering your third eye. Now we mentioned what? The sacral chakra, your heart chakra, your third eye chakra, your root chakra. This is the root chakra down here with the building your world, with the tree trunk, grounding yourself, getting serious. What's the herald talk about? I mean, further amplifying what that's supposed to talk about. It's real easy to get caught up in the what ifs. But if you go forward holding on to all those like little regrets, you're going to miss out on the pleasures of the moment. Like, be your own herald of change and bring something new and more positive into your life. Like, don't let the force of your own feelings separate you from finding joy in the path you're on now. But if you look at it, if you're in a more negative side of this, it's like spite is more of like the powerful motivator. In the moment when your motivation may be flagging, think of those who doubted you and use the satisfaction of providing them wrong to get you where you need to go. But once you're there, don't forget to release those feelings again. So it's like God is here. You got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So he's letting you operate how you feel. Like, you may have a warm heart about your interaction with somebody. And you also, like, you want to get your lick back. And God is saying, I'm allowing you to get your lick back because you were slept on. You were. But don't sit in that energy too long. Get your lick back, but keep on moving. Now, to further amplify, you got the Page of Swords. That's clarifying the High Priestess. It's clarified by the High Priestess and the Emperor. That's you and your strong element, your heightened intuition. The Page of Swords is like, I think it's clear. You know who each other is. And then you have the storyteller, viewpoints, and control. You see that? You're not letting anybody play puppet master with you. I feel like it goes back to that energy I did in the previous reading. Who's writing biographies about you without your consent? Even on the back of the hand in here, still a third eye on the back of the person's hand. You have a tattoo on the back of your hand. And the Emperor. So the storyteller talks about the most very important story in your life is your own, but you are just one story in a tapestry of thousands. It's important to respect the tales of others around you too. So rather than forcing people to conform to the role you think they should play in your story, learn to communicate and see things from their point of view too. And not only should this improve how you perceive others, it will help you build better, more solid relationships. I feel like both of y'all came to the table with control issues. I want to talk about the sacred purpose, about the eternal flame and ancestral legacy. Like your sacred purpose, your person's sacred purpose is calling them to honor that holy fire in their soul. You know, and that would tend to be that sacred flame, thereby keeping balance among just being grounded through all through all the elements, earth, air, fire, and water. In fact, you may have had important past lives in such societies, like perhaps even as like a priest or somebody who's high in rank, but you have the Hierophant here and the High Priestess. That's Piscean Taurus energy, opposing energy. Which is like, that would be the male and female replica of each other, is what I'm trying to say. But knowing the purpose of balancing the energy in your life, and in the world, will still resonate within you. It's up to you to hold all that is like sacred as your charge, as your charge and your responsibility. But your ancestors are here. But what I feel like with the ancestors is really the Most High is here. And they're calling you to restore balance. Clearly there's an imbalance because the next card, you have the Two of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. So both of y'all feel that way. And that's clarified by the Six of Cups. This is what I mean when I say on top here with the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant, to me is like 6 cups. Would be like the 6 of Cups. But both of y'all are here in this Two of Pentacles energy. Both of y'all. Being too controlling, trying to control the narrative. And then what's clarifying that is the catalyst. Leaves are changing, radical change, taking control. It's about taking accountability. You do have 3 kings on the board. The only king that's not here is the Pentacles. But that's because the man is like spiritually bound and like really in love with you. True love is here twice. It's on the tenderness card with the true love and compassion, and this is the romance of a lifetime, because y'all getting the education of a lifetime on how to treat each other and how to treat people. And it's just making you realize all the experiences you had leading up to each other. You both could have been married, because these are kings here. Kings and queens are married, as well as an emperor and an empress. The emperor is here too, and the high priestess. So the High Priestess is operating like the King of Swords, and the Emperor is operating out of the King of Wands and King of Cups energy. Very creative energy when you put fire and water together. The most creative would be your fire and your water. So, as a catalyst, merry-go-round and round. Like, this man was devastated, and then he met you. It's like he was dead inside, and then he met you. Life does not exist in a state of stasis, and meaningful development only comes with change. To resist it is to resist growth. You must become the catalyst that shakes the very foundation of life. You are the hurricane that blows the cobwebs from the corners. You are the bolt of lightning that topples the tower. You may not know what form this change will take, but change has to happen. Through upheaval, chaos, and destruction, you will be able to start anew. This is somebody who didn't want change, who was not a fan of change. You don't even come into people's life until it's time for change. Libra, you may have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. I know you do, because you don't come in until it's time. You're not coming in for just friendship. Like, you're coming in to shake the core beliefs of each other. And the next one is the Knight of Wands, and that's clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Temperance. The sex was very healing if you had sex with each other. Somebody's sacral chakra was healed. No gens live in there. No infections live in there moving forward. As long as you stay dutiful and stay on a straight and narrow path. It's like this person, God offered you each other to each other in friendship. You see how they're shaking the hands? But if you can see the gold, like the two lanterns, they have gold circles around both of them where it looks like eyes. It's like you're under God's umbrella. I like the catalyst though, because if you look at the top, it has love letters. That could be text. That could be text messages or actual love letters. You have things you want to say to each other. There's a strong recognition. My baby's asleep, y'all. He's coughing in his sleep. He's okay. You almost feel like you have to protect yourself from each other, because when you don't trust each other. You think each other's too good to be true. Why do I say that? Because there's a black tourmaline. This could be black onyx. Anything that dispels of negative energy. It looks like potion right here. And then it has leaves on it for radical change. Like, the leaves are red though. I like that they're painted in red and it's passion. But if you look at her, she's painted in red. That's like air. It's like she's challenged on one hand mentally about all of this. Like this, she's faced with challenges with the Nine of Swords. But then her heart, it's like her heart. Look at the pentacles. One is red and one is white. But then again on his whole body is like red. Like, it's like the infinity symbol. But they're both passionate for each other. Y'all love each other. You can say it. You can say it on this channel. It's okay. It's okay that you fell in this. I know he fell in love with you, and you love him too. You know who each other is. Okay? The captain goes down with his ship. That's significant because the captain is on top of the Ace of Swords. So what's smart about the both of you is you're trusting the Most High through this whole experience. It's like, I can't do it without you. I'm not going to get this right without you. You may have already made a couple hiccups on how you interact with each other, but you were led by emotion. You know how you feel. You know, it may feel safer to attempt a task alone or independently, but some things are easier with a little teamwork. Don't ignore the talents of those around you. You need the experience and diversity of others to accomplish your goal. Be the driving force that's needed to get things done, but make sure to acknowledge the value that each person brings to the table. It's like, there's no I in team. That's why the Most High is present. You know, you got the captain here. You got both of y'all in a lantern. It's like you're under God's supervision with the Knight of Wands. And you both have the mental clarity that you're supposed to be working together. So why are you separated? Because you balance each other out. Like, I shouldn't have to live without this person. I forgot what the Herald was talking about. I forgot what I said. Oh yeah, about the what ifs. I feel like you both shook each other's beliefs to the core, and that was the point. And you speak telepathically all the time. You may feel like you're stalking the person or the person stalking you. But that's not the case. What did the Archer say? Somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart. You see how the gold part is like planted, it's like the bow and arrow. It's like Cupid is a real straight shooter, like Tina Marie, and that arrow is red. This is how you made this person feel. This person probably thought they was oddly unique and different in a bad way, and you made them understand how it feels to be like loved, and that person's in heavy contemplation about it. Even you are in heavy contemplation about it. Like, this is serious. Like, this is very deep rooted. God, I don't know what I'm doing, and I fell for this person. This person fell for me, and it feels weird. It doesn't feel natural, and I don't think we should be speaking to each other directly. I think we should be speaking directly to you. And I feel like you're interacting with each other through the lens of love. I think you both have a misconception about each other. Others around you may have targets full of arrows, but you know how long you need to aim true. Like, your own pace can't be measured against others. And your worth is not dictated by anyone but yourself. Don't let doubt make you falter. Take your time. In other words, you both come from shitty people and experiences, and it doesn't define you. I think you realize that upon interacting with each other. It's like, so what is it about the eyes? Something is like the third eye. You know who each other is. Now we're like 31 minutes in, and it was in the eyes the entire time. It's like you was sitting alone and you're pondering, and it's like you listen to your intuition. And what your intuition is telling you is like the love was disguised in the eyes the entire time. But you're so used to doing it alone. It's like you have affirmations that you say. Like, it takes a really strong individual to sit with themselves and calm their own storms and heal all their issues without trying to bring someone else into that chaos. And that was the consideration you both came to the table with. Your journey into self-love is just that. It's just that. And you are doing it. But you also realize, on the other hand, it's like, it's sad to know that, you know, what you can bring to the table, knowing that you the full package, Libra. You and your person are the full package, but you'll never have the table to bring it to, and by way of partnership. You kind of like, you both chalked it up. Like, you may, even if one or both of you is with a partner, you settle with that partner like, we could be cool, but I know that's not my person. It's not supposed to feel like this. This person is not supposed to speak to me like this, or just watch your food. I'm called to tell you that. Somebody's playing in your food because they know you are like in love with somebody else. When a man or woman is in love with you, they can feel when you're in love with somebody else. So in this case, I think it's the man. I think it's your person, Libra. And this man is connected to a very jealous woman. Probably because she put so much hustle into this man for her own selfish gain. You know, there's a burden here. And 10 of Wands is over. The burdens are over. You healed him without even meaning to. You didn't know what you were walking into with each other. You just know you know each other from somewhere. And you changed each other. You're both, the Two of Pentacles quite literally clarified the Two of Pentacles. That's both of y'all. All right, I'm going to clear this spread and do another one. Because this is like the High Priestess. I'm going to keep the High Priestess, the Storyteller, the Emperor, and the Page of Swords, because this is a research card. This is due diligence. This is how you're getting to know each other right now, and you're very curious. Libra. So let's go to amplify. The true love. It's true love between y'all. For y'all to be very different, you could come from different worlds. I think your backgrounds is a lot alike. You're learning each other at a distance because one or both of you think it's too good to be true, but what I feel like it is, y'all, the man fell in love with this woman. This high priestess is a helping hand of God to this man, and this man is a helping hand from a helping hand of God to this woman. Knight of Cups. All right. We're going to clarify that. We're clarifying everything. I feel like y'all were seduced by way of compassion and true love. That was the art of seduction was practiced. Not like sex, but like, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You didn't believe it. Finances and career are a factor right now. I think that's what's pissing somebody off, on the other hand. I get this wonderful opportunity and I don't feel like I can take it because it's like, why you bring this person to me at a time like this? Because it's over. The King of Swords is here again. Knight of Wands. Because God is trying to tell you to wrap up a karmic cycle, whether one is celibate and the other one is not. If you're a high priestess, you probably did have sex with this person though, Libra. That's because you know each other. Honestly, y'all were committed already. Y'all committed to each other. Queen of Wands. Don't Stop This Feelings by GQ. Ace of Pentacles. I want to get her pregnant. I'm going to get her pregnant. Libra. Pathless. Difficult decisions, lack of direction. Everybody wants something from your person. And the Diviner. This was already here on the bottom of the deck before I cleared out all these cards. Divine timing, evaluation. It's like a little seed planted. Now you got to give it air to grow. And I feel like y'all crossing each other's paths, it took 2 weeks, 3 weeks total. Those seeds are planted. Now the separation begins to give it air to grow. So divine timing is at play in this experience. So whatever, don't forget the devil is the third party. So I look at that with the storyteller. They look like hand puppets. Like on one hand, you have your intuition, like the intuition, the third eye is on this hand. You dig what I'm saying? And then there's darkness in the background, this cunning energy back there. You dig? The devil's always the third party. So he's going to make you feel like this person played you or they just wanted to leave you high and dry after they got what they wanted. Difficult decisions. It's like you have a lot of responsibilities, but this one is like sticks out. Something about this person, this experience sticks out. It's a certain level of accountability I'm supposed to take in this experience too. The Queen of Wands is here. Deeply religious, deeply attractive, romantic feelings. They are real and worth exploring. I feel like the man had relations. Y'all could have had relations with each other because you didn't believe it was real. Like something tangible has to happen for me to ground myself in this energy to know that it's real. That's very deep. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you both are working on yourself. The Moon. But I was going to say that earlier. I feel like God is keeping both of y'all in the dark. You don't know what's happening right now. You don't know what to think. That's why the devil, I said that. The devil's always the third party. Okay. Give me one on the Queen of Wands. You got the Weaver again. And on the bottom is the Spy Master. Knowledge, distrust. The key to unlock some information. There's a piece of gold on this person's ring finger. The Weaver. The Two of Cups. Like, you two come together to bring, like, I don't know what to do with this experience except drop it. I don't know what to do. But then you got Spy Master. Why is the Spy Master here? Why is the Spy Master here? Somebody could be digging, looking into things to see if you are who you say you are. Knowledge and distrust. Or is there someone, an outside source, that's inspiring y'all to not trust each other, like the devil being the third party? Because there's a bird on the Spy Master. Okay? And like I said, that person has a gold thing, like a ring on their finger. The pursuit of knowledge is a grand goal, but don't let it tarnish your opinion of the world. Like, if you only pay attention to the negative, you can find every person's flaws, every piece of bad news, every shadow on a sunny day. Instead, try to exercise some positivity and forgive those around you for their faults. A relationship or a situation can be so much better if its flaws are acknowledged, but not focused on above all else. But if you have like a negative side of that, it's like your high standards are only setting others up to disappoint you. Rather than expect too much of people, try to recognize where you're being unrealistic and accept that nothing is perfect. Libra, I feel like that's you. You show up in this Queen of Wands energy, you know your value, you know your worth, and I feel like you know what the nature and the dynamic of what this situation is. One of y'all is more social than the other one. With the High Priestess and the Emperor, he's on the scene. Like, he's a social butterfly. But you as a High Priestess and a Queen of Wands, like, you spend a lot of time more introverted, more alone. But you are the cat's meow as well. So I feel like one of y'all saw this in a negative light and one of y'all saw this as a positive. Like, you're looking at the negatives. Like, this could be a married man. This is an emperor. And the Spy Master is like, once you know, you can't go back to not knowing. You see that gold ring on his finger? This person's committed. And you're looking like, how am I supposed to weave together what I know to be true if the person is already committed somewhere else? But it don't change your feelings for each other. It don't. And I'm not telling you to do anything disrespectful to somebody else's union. It's just a reality that, yeah, you've met each other, and now you've planted the seeds. Now it's time to let them blossom. I give it 3 months. Something about 3 months. You dig? Finances and career is what you're fixated on as you love yourself first. You're not nobody's third party, Queen of Wands, and that's not the Queen of Wands in reverse. So you have to be very mindful that just because you know this person to be your husband or to be your counterpart of some sort, the alchemist. You scaring me, Libra. The alchemist. Balance, invention, destruction. Solve your problems. The alchemist. That looks like a spermie at the top. Oh. And that looks like a tub or something. And that's a seashell. That's a lot of like little synchronicities. I'm saying like little like the codes of conduct with finances and career. And then you have twins. That's where all that familiarity come from on the bottom. I mean, this is on the bottom of the deck. Self-protection, dual nature. It couldn't be more. Twins are like born, they look a lot alike, they are a lot alike, but they're very different. Like, y'all, for y'all to be so different, you're right for each other. But this is on finances and career. And then again, like the diviner, divine timing, evaluation. I don't think it was too hidden. I trust your intuition. With the moon being here, hidden enemies. Someone, he could be protecting you from who's plotting against you, or can feel like he could have been made, like with the storyteller here, viewpoints control. Someone could have tried to control the narrative to keep him by making you look like a dark witch and a cheater, everything wrong in the book. Or maybe it's like projection, that someone's putting all that on you or assassinating your character, like you're everything wrong in the book because you're supposed to be with this person. But if you're showing up as the high priestess, Libra, you're already loving yourself first, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. You're already doing your due diligence. You're already working on yourself. That's how y'all came to cross paths in the first place. I'm gonna read something with a diviner. Merry-go-round. 30. Keith Sweat. Did I tell you the songs I channeled? You come outside like with Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, Princess Diana, and Barbie World. That's the energy you're in, Libra. That's how you feel about yourself. You got Keith Sweat, Merry-Go-Round, Tina Marie, Now That I Have You. That's where the person was coming from. Merry-Go-Round and Tina Marie, Now That I Have You. Okay, that's healing that heart chakra and that sacral chakra. You've taken the actions needed to achieve your desired outcome, and right now, nothing more can be done to hurry it into fruition. Rather than waiting impatiently, take this moment to evaluate your progress and allow things to happen in accordance with divine timing. Make arrangements so that when this outcome does occur, you're in the best position to embrace it. That's why you're separated, because you're led to do something different at the moment, and so is this person. And that it's common sense if the person is committed. Let's see what the Spy Master say. Did I just read that? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. So, sometimes I feel like you don't trust the process. And the Alchemist is about balance, intuition, destruction. In order to create it, in order to create, be it a new project, a new chapter in your life, or perhaps a new relationship, something must first be dismantled in order to make space. You see how it's coming together now? It's taken I don't know if it took forever to whoever's going to listen to this, but that's how it is in real life. If it resonates with you, the whole experience is like this different masses to the conglomerate, and you have to bring it all together, but you're only being shown small, one mass at a time. And there's, for example, thousands of masses to the conglomerate, or hundreds, you dig? But you're only shown one at a time, so heavy emphasis on the glacial pace that all this is, the time is taken to come together. Even though you're made aware of many things in regard of it, that's not the conglomerate. Those are just some of the masses to the conglomerate. There's still things being woven in the background. But in alchemy, nothing is ever truly destroyed. The new is built on the foundation of what has come before, and there are lessons to be learned from the rubble. But if you're looking at it from a different, like a different perspective, it's like the alchemist's genius is uncontrolled, throwing them into an unbalanced situation of stress and anxiety. But too much has been abandoned in the search for a fresh start. Rather than burning every bridge you have, reassess and accept a middle ground. So if you're the emperor and the high priestess, you're coming from two different experiences, or two different experiences, instead of trying to control the narrative and you do it your way, he's doing it way. Take something like a mask from both of you and create a new. I've been feeling that energy too, strongly. And I feel like so much of this experience is you two looking at it from a very stubborn, fixed, negative perspective, because A, you're separated. B, you know how each other feel. Oh, you know how you feel about each other. It's like, so why are we meeting each other now with all this other stuff being established? The twins. Dig. You know how I feel about my twins. I was born a twin. Did I ever tell y'all that? I probably did in like other readings. I was. No, I mean like my mom had twins. That's what I mean. So like twins follow me. The whole concept of twins, anything concerning two, follows me. But it's like this card, like it relates to a specific relationship in your life. You and the other person are bound together, but past traumas are blocking your ability to make this a harmonious relationship. Be kind and take time to reassess your behavior. Are you really being fair to the other person? Right? How are you continuing old habits or resentments? There is kindness in acknowledging that we are all human. But if you're trying to look at it from, if you see this, if you don't see it from that perspective, it's like the relationship isn't with another, but with yourself. But you do have love yourself first. That could speak to one or both of you. What is in balance is now off kilter. The two sides of you are wearing, making it hard to make decisions, or perhaps you're struggling to balance periods of manic productivity with sluggish demotivation. I felt that too, because that's a lot of lethargic energy. You could be sleeping a lot or just needing to take a nap every goddamn 30 minutes, but you're overworking to make up for it. It's time to bring your energy back into balance and work out a happy medium. That's both of y'all. I told you y'all both showed up. I showed you. Both of y'all showed up as the Two of Pentacles, and it's clarified as the Six of Cups. That dopamine is kicking your ass on one hand, and on the other hand, it does make you feel exhausted. It does create imbalances. It's kicking your ass. Like, you ain't got to speak to each other to know how you feel about each other. Okay? I keep hearing keep sweat merry-go-round. What he's talking about is like when you know somebody loves you with everything that they got, and you over there like not realizing what you have in front of you until it's gone. That is not speaking to you, Libra. That's speaking to whichever one of y'all got a relationship. That's who that's speaking to. This man is feeling depreciated, misused and abused, taken advantage of. You're single. As a high priestess, you always more independent. If you had a connection yourself, it didn't last very long, because you answer to the call of what God is telling you to do. Bring your A game, Libra. Bring your A game. That's what it says. Finances and career are a factor in your love life right now. I just feel like that really just speaks to you just focusing more on your career than on the relationship. I don't even think you're meaning to do it on purpose. You just know what it is. You just know who this person is. This person know who you are. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't think what it looked like is not what it is. I don't think this person is running from you or you running from them in a negative sense, but I do feel like you both are looking at this very stubbornly from each other's unique point of view, when in actuality you can find a happy medium. But you can create it too in the meantime. If this person's imbalanced over here, you got this. This is my Two of Cups. It gives me Two of Cups. I'm surprised the Two of Cups didn't come out, because the friendship is there. Rediscovery, transitions. Like, you want to be married to each other, but you can't be with each other. You can't be more than friends through this whole process. But ironically, you have to be friends. That's how people stay married for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. They are friends first. They're friends through all the ups and downs of it. So it's like in your spirit, in your heart of hearts, you two are married to each other. And you're being friends through the separation part of it. When a man needs space, or if a man steps out on his wife and he's exploring romantic feelings through another person. It's like the woman is such a cool ass friend to him. It's like, if he needs space, you give it to him. You don't argue or fuss or nothing. You don't try to smother him or nothing, because that's going to make him run away more. You give him that mental space to process his emotions for what they're going to be, and watch how fast he come back. Because once your needs are met, you don't even need him anymore. So if he got another romantic encounter, he got to wrap that up before he can come be with you anyway. So it's never, I don't think you should ever doubt how you feeling, if you're feeling, if it's for real. Like after 7, natural high, I'm for real. Yeah, like that's the man saying, yeah, I'm for real. We, oh, Libra, don't make me feel, this person feels really guilty. He feels guilty because you out there, you struggling right now, and so is he in a lot of ways. That's why y'all both the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. 7 of Cups. Like, you think it's an illusion, or just somebody drinks or smokes or just does things to take their mind off of it. Like, somebody feels real guilty. I get guilty with the 7 of Cups. It's like, I feel bad that things are the way that they are, but it's nothing I can do right now. I got to take care of accountabilities. And you, Libra, have to focus on your career. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You also have the Lovers underneath. Wow. It's just getting more, it's so intense. You've never had it. And then you got the 8 of Pentacles again. And the Star. Your 2 of Pentacles. You may have felt like you had to walk away. And you got the Empress. They go your counterpart, like Ace of Cups. I hope you're not feeling heartbroken, but I do feel like there are feelings of heartbreak. The heart space was healed through you. There was trauma. This person's man had some trauma. You may have had some trauma, and y'all so strong together. Y'all heal each other. Yeah, you do. But you showing up cutthroat, like, hold up, we're gonna do this right. Or he's showing up cutthroat. But something about you feels real zenned out. Why? Because you ain't got to worry. It doesn't matter if he had 10 other girlfriends or 10 other wives. Y'all the 10 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands. Like, you're friends through it all. Y'all get ready to celebrate this. And you're very possessive. This man's possessive over you. You don't know that, but he is. I just told you now. But he's very possessive over you. Empress operating out of the Queen of Swords. Like, I have to be smart here. Okay? I don't want to be a third party. I don't want to ruin. I don't want to create karma and delays when I know what we're supposed to be doing. I think you're meant to have a partner. You're meant to be rich and wealthy. With the 10 of Pentacles, you're meant to have the whole package. Your man's going to be there. Your children. If you already have children, if you both already have children, you're going to have more children. Like, you have to give them you have to allow divine timing to orchestrate it. You have to let God do his job. That's how you get it faster. But your money, this is the time to focus on your career. You're about to blow the fuck up. Look, I'm just holding a deck and a card fell, and it's the 10 of Pentacles. While, as I'm telling you, Libra, he's about to give you your money first. You already met your man. Look. Finances and career, romantic feelings, you're about to have it all. You're about to have everything. That's why it took so freaking long to put your reading together. Divine timing. Not manipulation to make it go faster. And I don't think you're doing that. I just think on one hand you are zenned out, but you're human. You have moments. It's like, I want my person. I miss my person. You just have flare-ups. Your person goes through that too, probably. You miss your person. But right now, let God give you that 10 million, 20 million, 100 million. I hear Jay-Z when he's talking about how he earned all his millions. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4, and as he progresses in the song, he's adding millions. He's talking about how he made his first 100 million. From the first couple millions all the way, and then he said, I'm the 100 million man now. At that time, he made his $100 million. You got the Ten of Pentacles here twice. That could be on both of y'all end, with finances and career are affecting your love life right now. And that's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Twins and Alchemists. Some things are being alchemists out of both of y'all life. You know that because you know what's no longer a factor in your love life. Now you got to give him a chance to not have things be a factor in those same things. He got to clear out his karma too with the Fool. The radical rebirth, death of transformation. You come in when it's time for change. How many times did we see the star? Twice. Okay? And you hot for everything. Like, you're excited about your whole new... You got a whole new life coming. A whole new world. Y'all can tell your own damn story. Okay? Because you got the green heart. You showed up as with the pink rose quartz. This motherfucker showed up as a hungry lion with the green heart. That's heart chakra. You won. Tower on the top. Magician. You telling me God is not at work and giving y'all what y'all supposed to have right now? Huh? Eight of Wands. It's happening rapidly. Get out of your own way. Eight of Cups. You see how the burning ritual? Forgive everybody you're supposed to forgive. Matter of fact, don't even forgive them. Pardon them. That's better than forgiving them. It's like it never happened because they don't exist. And you walk into your happiness. Your Ten of Pentacles. The world, global success. Like go get rich first. See if they don't change the algorithm. You need to see this from a different perspective. Okay? There's way too many major arcanas. If you don't be patient, this Ace of Wands is going to be in reverse. Okay? It's not time yet. It's not time yet. That's a card of fertility, but look at that. Intuition is lit. You're blocking, you want to make sure you're getting your rest. Rest is a big deal. So the author of confusion can't come in. Wow, look what's on the bottom. The author of confusion can't come in. Seven of Cups. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. Can't nobody tell you about your person. You know who he is. He know who you are. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I have to dig in your ass a little bit. Okay? It's not time yet. You're going to have a baby. This is a card of fertility. Okay? We saw a couple cards that talk about fertility, but most importantly, a lot of these cards have that third eye on it. Like this. Let's let God talk to you. If you go against the way, if you go against it and do it your way instead of letting God do his work, it's going to take long. It's going to take forever and you're not going to be rich. What you're going to be is burdened with bullshit and be forced into hermit mode. Okay? Don't do that to Libra's reading again. You see the devil getting mad now. He getting mad because he wants you to be like forced into hermit mode to go fast and retreat when you could be authentic, true to yourself with your person. He chocolate too. You like your person. You're attracted to that motherfucker. And the Ace of Swords. Clarity. No confusion. But you're going to be by yourself. Working for somebody instead of working for yourself. I think I'll wait too. I would fucking wait too. Okay? Don't forget. You don't want him to cause all of this burdens, confusion, and play you out your shit when you know where you're supposed to be. With the Six of Cups. And the Twins. The Ten of Pentacles is here twice. Like, that's part of your wealth. That's given to you by the Most High. I told you, he brought y'all together in friendship. So let him do his job, librarian. Well, I know. You so excited. You never felt nothing like that before for nobody. I think that person feels that way about you too. That's why y'all don't. I never want to think about my next girl because you made me forget about my ex girl. You both feel like that. So just wait. Don't be so fucking possessive. All right, Libra. Anything else? Divine timing is at play. It's only a little seed right now. You don't want a baby born at 4 weeks. That's a chemical pregnancy. It goes away like a regular period. Let it grow into the full-term pregnancy. The 10 months is supposed to be. So you can have real abundance, a real person, a human being. Like you meant to be. You are meant to be. Somebody is on that dark shit though. Trying to make it out to project it onto you when it's really them. Manipulating the energy. Be careful. Stay on your P's and Q's. How many times did we see these third eye on all these cards? Be smart. Okay? Pay attention. Experimentation and rebellion. This is somebody who's mad at God because they can't be karmic and dramatic towards your person no more. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that. He met his person. I bet you something different about this man. Just like it's something different about you. You're not the same no more. He's not the same no more. And people could tell. How you could tell? Because you trying to go in there with the gusto and God is telling you it's not time yet. And it's not me telling you. God is telling you it's not time yet. Small regrets, longing. You've been waiting a long time. I get it. It's been a while. It's challenging. You got the Smith. You overthinking and taking action when you need to just go get some rest because those feelings of lethargic and exhaustion is creating those imbalances. When you can just rest, you're going to need it because you got 10 pentacles. Like, you got a lot of fucking to do. You got a lot of babies to make. You got a lot of money to make. You need your rest. Crazy ass. Merry-go-round. You paint your own canvas. I really like this card. That card is pretty. You know what I'm saying? Productivity, creation. Make your products. Sell your products on the internet. Make it big and see what that do for your energy. See what that does. But right now it's not time yet. She's so pretty. You're so pretty. Librarian. I think that's enough. I wanted to go longer. But, we can talk about your career. Look, we'll split the deck. The scholar. It's like when you have so much knowledge, it's hard to stay put. You have knowledge. You got it from the Most High. Is that the third eye again? I feel like you're writing a book about experiences. You write a lot. A lot. I don't know what that was. It just fell out my hand. The pathless. Yeah, you stick out from the rest. Don't think your person's not made to know what you know. Difficult decisions, lack of direction. They're moving past that. They know you the real thing because you're the only one that got a gold hand out of everybody else. Okay, investigation, research. That was that Page of Swords. You are in your separate corners, like on some Scorpio energy, researching each other in retreat somewhere. With the Hermit, both of y'all in Hermit mode. In retreat somewhere, fasting, asking God for knowledge. Because you know how you feel. It's like, God, I'm superhuman about all of this. I have every potential to ruin it without your help. But you got damn near every major arcana here. Let me see. You got the Fool, the Death, the Star, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, the World, the Hangman, the Magician, the Tower. Yeah, you changed. That was the best sex ever to somebody. Yeah, that motherfucker in love with you. He don't want nobody to have that shit neither. If I find out, I gotta go in hermit mode. It's like y'all taking a journey. Y'all on a journey through the Jannah to the Jannah. Like, if you go in a dream state, you dig what I'm saying? You could be in the Jannah, going back into time with like when the Sahabas was there. How at the time where men had to travel for work and for war. You dig what I'm saying? To take care of their family. This person is doing that too. They have to travel. They have to go a separate way. You have to too. You have to be patient in absence. That's why we write. We read and we write. Love letters to each other. You look, the sailor, y'all are separated by water right now. You're traveling right now. But you also are meant to go in depth. You are in depth with each other. New influences, wanderlust. Like y'all on a trip with each other. The high priestess. That's 2 fishes on there. You put this man in his feelings. The waker. The clouds. Cloud 9. Awareness. Reflection. Don't take vengeance just because you feel slighted about something. You may have felt like this person was taken from you, or the devil's the third party, or this person separated themselves from you out of spite. That's not the case. This person got a lot to deal with. He's not playing you because he's absent from you. He's not taking you for granted just because he knows you're there. Because you have to think about it. You're not there waiting for him or her. You are focusing, loving on yourself first. You are focusing on your career. That's why you're the high priestess. Even though the empress is here. Somewhere in there. You dig what I'm saying? You here. You know. We know. Libra, there's more to come. There's way more to come. And this is a cliffhanger on purpose. I only have a few masses to read off of. That's why your reading was articulated that way and designed that way. Okay? That's all I got right now. I have to wait until more masses come. But how it's designed is these major arcana is your spiritual evolution. You're doing the work as the Queen of Wands. You dig what I'm saying? You're intensifying and further amplifying on these romantic feelings by following your path. Stay on your north node. You know, your true love, your compassion, you know, you're planning. You have to plan it. Okay? Yes. You're birds of a feather. Love each other. Love each other. And you're still going to love each other. Even while you do your 10 pentacles and he do his 10 pentacles. You dig? Your 10, his 10. Y'all both gonna show up a lot alike. Just like you're twins, for God's sake. Y'all gonna have the same stuff. Okay? The same passion, the same gusto for each other. You're gonna be the one to tell the story. Let God tell the story. I feel like you're not supposed to do your own biography. Let God tell it. Because he don't defend lies. Okay? Can't nobody counteract a third party like the devil like God. So finish fasting and focus. Focus on him. The more you focus on him, the more he's focused on giving you everything you want. You dig? But if you trying to take matters into your own hands, it's going to block you from him. So I only got these few masses right now, librarian. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to have more later, okay? I'm going to tell it as it reveals itself, as he reveals it for me, through me. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.